definitely the Nasdaq was all the way down. It looks like it found a beautiful bottom here at 380, 390. Now you start taking upside. You do have this little break here of 450, but that has to come still. I look at yesterday's close of 435. Is that, yeah, that's, no, March 2nd is today, yeah. So yesterday's close right here of 435. I guess that close must be wrong because it's showing us up right now, but that 435.91 or so
all right.
Is definitely a good level for me. So
let me see if everything's
right
checking up. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back.
This week, maybe even $6-7.
We are live right now.
I'm looking at 420 and whatever. The number is what the number is.
Right.
I have 2031.
Now let me post that real quick.
I think that could be
All right.
one for me. It's sort of worth noting that you did have some resistance at least.
All right.
Sessions. Going into last week when we had that crazy flush, Roku was actually already gapped down and then holding a 23 to 27 top. If you look at the
What's good, guys?
That morning and then the following day as well.
All right, I'm happy. We're gonna have a good session today. It's 8:22. We got about 8 minutes until the market opens. I gotta do some stuff real quick. Looking at the Russell 2000, I made good money. I made almost 14R in total, 14R from right over here out of my trade. My first initial entry here, my re-entry here. I guess you could say another entry right over here. So I mean, very awesome trades for for today. I'm very happy with my results on the Russell 2000. But yeah, so let me go ahead and give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just cool down and make sure I'm ready with everything else.
With a $10 stop, I don't like that. I don't like that idea altogether. I'd much rather catch it closer to the quarter.
On with a decent quarter target, guys. You're talking about the reopen ideas.
All right, T.
They reported a 21% jump in holiday sales, a 212% jump in same-day delivery.
Going live right now.
Sales as well during the holiday quarter. So good luck.
All right, guys. So hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. I for sure am. I'm very excited. We have the Russell 2000 and Nasdaq 100 coming up on pre-market. Market opens in about 7 minutes. So it's very interesting to see how everything's just pushing higher right now. Actually, technically, Russell is kind of lagging a little bit.
Now, this 15-minute chart is going to look whippy.
But we shall see. I'm ready to make some money. I'm up almost 4% on the week already, which is literally actually more than I'm up 5% now because of my trades on the Russell on the last specific trade. So I mean, just what a freaking beautiful guys. Like I took a long time. Like I took a long vacation, like a much needed vacation because I was extremely burned out. Right, I was not really. My trading was crap, to be honest. Like it's just something that once you've been doing this for such a long time, right? I've been doing this for, dude, I didn't even take no breaks last year. Like, literally every single day I woke up, went into my trading session. And it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of energy from you. And it's always good to kind of just lay back and, just kind of have your own thing, right? Just be kind of, I guess you could say, take a vacation or take some rest or whatever. And of course I had days off and etc. But I definitely need this much needed vacation. It's something that I needed a lot, right? So yeah, I'm glad that I took it. I feel energized. I feel happy. We're already paying for the vacation with my trades this week, so feels good. I'm not gonna try to be overly aggressive unless. I mean, the market's been hot. That's why I'm up 4% this week, because the market has been extremely hot. We're seeing massive moves, especially last week. I was kind of disappointed that I wasn't able to trade because we saw literally massive moves on scalping. Like Nasdaq 100 is a pretty easy instrument once you become, once you have a little edge, to make money consistently on it. So, I mean, yeah. So, just insanity last week for scalping. So I missed most of it. Like I couldn't catch like a lot of it just because I was on vacation. I didn't want to trade really, right? So it is what it is. But I was happy to kind of just lay back, and that's what I did. And I laid back. I did take like a few trades, just a little swing trades there and there. I made like a couple $100, but that's it. Okay, so market opens in about 4 minutes right now. I'm looking at the Russell in 2000. Russell's pulling back. I'm in a trade on the Russell, just a small scalp. Nothing really significant, right?
Order
I
filled.
just closed out. Just small profit right there. Not even like, not even worth anything. But I scalped it from right over here, and then took some profits here. So small scalps right there before the market opens. We got GME right over here, right? GameStop. We're literally over $100. So I deposited more money into my Robinhood account. Like I really don't use Robinhood unless it's like for a play. Mostly I use like TD Ameritrader and Webull, right? So but yeah, I deposited some more money, so I'm maybe going into kind of a play, right? I guess you could say like kind of a GameStop play again. We'll see. I'm not gonna invest money that I'm willing to basically that I need. It's just money that I'm willing to lose, right? That's what everyone should be doing, not investing their hard-earned cash like their savings account. But I mean, like, AMC, I'm up a little bit, right? So I still have my AMC shares, my options that I played like what was like 3 weeks ago. I was still kind of I took a loss on that, so it is what it is. But it was my money, so it was something that I knew that this is very skeptical. But I did have an analysis behind AMC with the fundamentals and the technicals as well. So I do actually believe in the company, like 100%. Like I think AMC will be a company that will probably like we'll probably just continue on, even though we're coming into a digital world where everything's digital, right? I do think that AMC will survive. In my opinion, they're very good at adapting, for what I've seen, right? And again, like it's a different experience from going into like going to a movie theater and then just watching a movie at home, right? If you want to go out in a date, you want to take a girl on a date on a movie theaters, right? Not just go right away to your home, like you want to watch a movie or whatever. Yeah, I mean you could. Hell yeah, you could, but it just kind of takes the experience away, right? You got the seats, you got the popcorn, you got the soda. Even whenever you're kids, you always wanted to go to the movie theaters and get some popcorn and sit in those cool seats and get some soda and just watch your favorite movie. And I feel like you can't get that experience with digital. I mean, it definitely, we've definitely come a long way on the digital space, but I think AMC provides like a unique experience for everyone, and just a kind of I guess you could say narcissistic kind of experience where you really want more, right? So yeah, I like AMC, so AMC is kind of like an action for real play. GameStop, it's not really a really good play. Like it's not like a very technical or fundamental play. I mean, like I think GameStop definitely has potential in the future to kind of relapse itself into kind of more of a digital company. Like playing like having games online and kind of turning into kind of like the Netflix of games. I feel like that's possible. For me right now, it's a little bit more bigger risk than for me to take. So like to take like heavily positions on it. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with just just taking a few trades and not like heavily investing into it, right? So yeah, we'll see what we do today in the market open. We got 1 minute. Market just open right now. Let's see what we have here. Okay, looks like Russell's coming down.
Trying to build off that 25. We'll see. More to come on Palantir. We are going to wait for that one. Here comes Rocket. Still not open yet. But once it does, we'll see.
Okay, Nasdaq's coming down. Russell's coming down. So we'll see what we do here.
Longer on Rocket. We actually just did take another piece here in the 20s. So again, Rocket.
Okay. Russell just bounced off that 21.
Still not good to go on the locator. Still.
I don't know. I probably missed an entry around here. Because it looks like it wants to come up higher today, right? It's gonna be much harder to find an entry. Maybe some quick scalps. I'm fine with taking some quick scalps.
mark. So that's going to be
We'll
one
see,
to
though.
watch. I mean, oh, I'm going to kick myself over not having that short.
Liquid 50 is like coming back up like that. That's a very kind of bullish bias area. Coming up like that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll be patient today. I'm not going to kind of rush into it heavily, just because again, like I'm up like 5% for the week, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna try to do something stupid, right? It's Tuesday too, so yeah.
We are long here on Rocket, so we're gonna wait for that.
It's insane.
Palantir still not doing anything. So so far right here, 2 for
Shout out to my cousin Mauricio if you're watching this, bro. I appreciate your help on the weekend.
Let's go.
Definitely kind of helped me out, kind of just reset everything and kind of focus on one thing particularly. Okay, Russell's coming back down toward the 50 EMA. Oops. Bro, I gotta do more markups. Like, I gotta like invest into like an AI or an algorithm that does my markups for me. Because honestly, like I really don't have so much time on markups. Like I'm so busy throughout the day. So I'd rather just have like an algorithm kind of give me that backtested that data right away.
What a big pickup that was, 27-20, man. Making our life a hell of a lot easier. As we're just getting some out now on the high side here. It's been a monster trade for me. We're already one-time daily goal there. Big move. We told you that this was a nothing position. I wish it was now because we're huge. But that was a nice little pickup on the downside there. Rocket 27.20. Now $1 plus in the money as we just continue to ride this high side, man. What a great trade this was for Rocket. I hope you had this with me, guys. Giddy up. It's backflip time, boys and girls.
And if you wasn't watching yesterday, Morph was a big mover. It actually closed at about $85, gapping down at 8%. This is the test of the pre-market high. I like that 80 level to short in front of it. Just give you an idea where this was yesterday. So you can see this is a key level right at that 80 mark. So I want to be fading.
Okay, so we're coming down off that 50. Looks like we're coming down again. Very interesting. No divergence yet. Same thing with the Nasdaq coming back down.
Believable right now. So
cool.
You know what? We can try that new hot dog cannon if
Cool. It's presenting a really good risk reward kind of solution for me, so I'm down with that.
But there it is, man. A nice big win, $1.50 now in the money, man. Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about, Mirko. It just takes one trade, right? Like, if I have to do the show, but yeah, there it is. You make your day already. Rocket, wow. Palantir, wow. Rocket, wow.
Okay, Goat has like kind of a D2 idea, but honestly, I don't think it's gonna go. It has to be off a significant level for me to take it. Looks like GameStop is kind of ranging right now. Gap down. I mean, we went down just about 112. AMC about down 2% too. We'll see what we do there.
Yeah, but whatever. What a big trade for me. What a big day this has been. Let's just keep on going, man. $1.80 now into the money. So let's go, guys.
Shit.
Just got into that vacuum. It did break that 1485, guys. So breaking towards the top of Zoom is looking like it's about to test 420. I'm not going to have the short. I'm going to definitely be going long off that 420 range or anywhere close to it is going to be the look. Was just checking Rocket. I wanted $30 for the turn on Rocket. It looks like 29 and a quarter is the first leg. So I will not be shorting that unless I'm staring that 30 in the face. Just to give you an idea what happened over here on that vacuum. Here's the push. It actually got to 1520. Now, this is yesterday's top. So we talked about the Rocket Labs SPAC. It did break towards that high, but there is still a chance that the 1520, if it goes back, they'll probably have to take some profit off. Should take 20 to 25 cents because yesterday's high probably worth a bit of a breakout on its own. KXIN does continue to go to the downside. That's still working for us here. And I
Nasdaq is pushing back higher.
GameStop, which is on the run to the upside. Brendo?
Nice pop early on here, guys, in Bitcoin. BTC moving higher. Just saw this one pop up. SOS, one that is tied to the cryptocurrency markets, not only Bitcoin, but Ethereum. So through 8 there on a huge volume spike for SOS.
All right, so my options are in the money 600% right now. Okay, so it doesn't matter in case you get them out, right? Okay, Palantir does make a move off that bottom. So we've emptied out of some Rocket now. We're into a third left. We got out a lot up here near that 29 level. We talked about why that was important. So let's just see what happens with that one. But that's a big trade, needless to say there for Rocket. Let's let it settle down a little bit here for that. We'll see if we can't get out of some of these options as we go. Palantir now, nice bottom. Unfortunately, guys, I was waiting. What, at 81? That should have. that should have filled. I don't know. I guess it didn't fill. We just missed that rocket or that Palantir. Wow. We would have been monsters if that would have filled. I don't know why we're at 81 there, but we were, and it just looks like it went all the way down, and that's unbelievable. Too bad I can't show you this order.
Okay, that's the level that we're looking at right there on gold. I just saw that.
50 coming through, so we'll look at that. If we can
Okay,
get
Russell and Nasdaq's coming lower right now.
For sure. Talking about scoring, let's see if we can get this.
We'll see what we do here.
Let's see if we get square upside right now as it is fading back in a little bit. I do like what they're doing.
So we got divergence right over here,
Look at the NASDAQ,
as you guys
man.
can
We are
see.
coming to the downside here,
So that's the level that we're trying to take it off from.
with the NASDAQ moving to new lows.
So let's see if we can make a higher low at this area, and then a continuation toward the upside. Definitely possible. It is definitely possible. I'm seeing kind of a reversal on the market open toward the downside, and bouncing off that level and continuing going higher. So that's what I'm looking at right there.
If you could sneeze again, maybe we get a push back up. But I just want to go to Apple because we sometimes ignore Apple. Apologies for that wick. It's just a bad print there. Now back to 126. So you start thinking about where the dip would be in Apple, and we like those quarter marks. That 125 can be the next to come into play. I'm also watching again, Sean.
Okay, look at the MACD right there. It's very kind of bullish as it's coming above the zero line. The Liquid 50 definitely still has definitely like a little bit of time into it.
Remember I said the first breakout long usually a good one, and then it tested lows yesterday. I'll look for the same thing to happen here today.
Okay, we're going to try to pick up some more square here on the downside. We're just averaging in small. Yes, sir, rocket going upside here. Maybe I should cancel my offer on that option there. Wow, blowing up, guys. Holy shnikes. If we're not, look, if you're not excited, if you're not loving the show right now, then yeah. What a big win. This is 27.
Oh my God, GameStop's trying to move higher right now. Let's go, let's go.
That we didn't get that Palantir long, but here we go, man. 29.
AMC up about 1.20%. Look at that. Shoot. Look at that. 1.20% on AMC. Let's go, AMC. Ooh, let's go. I got like 100 shares on AMC.
We'll get another piece out, but this stock is just rocking right now. Rocking. Let's go.
Making the Kessel run in 12 parsecs is the one I'm going to go with today because I forget who said it, but I absolutely love it, guys. You're going to see Neo already.
So AMC is up about almost 2% for the day. GameStop up about 1.3%. I'm very excited to see what we do here. I think it could have maybe a potential on moving higher. I definitely want to see like a big push today. Because if I see a big push today, that's telling me that we're seeing like a very good kind of regression line. Alright, so this is kind of my area that I'm looking for.
So now Square is starting to go for us as well. It's too bad because, again, I did have a bid there on Square at the bottom, and we just missed it again, man. So whatever. We'll just keep going, man. It's a 30-cent win right now for Square. So diamond hands we have here, hopefully, anyways. Up to 250, 252. Is there a breakout spot on Square that we like? Let's find out here. Maybe 251 right here. This kind of
looks like the Nasdaq is pushing lower now. We just broke toward the 800 EMA, which is quite interesting.
Just looking at this IGC.
Very interesting.
One of the little ones that can get going if it wants to. You remember a couple of weeks ago, this thing got all the way up to almost $5. So just popping up here on volume. Again, this morning it looks like they updated their current quarter financials to the upside, guys.
Okay, so I want to see what we do here on the Nasdaq. So if we close lower, right, and then we're gonna make a higher low on that 15-minute chart, and then it definitely has good potential on coming down toward the 200 EMA and then coming down eventually toward ADR on the Nasdaq. We could see maybe a very good push down if we fell off that high today, like if we make a lower high. In my opinion, from what I've been seeing right now, because we're up significantly right now. We were up about 1%, I believe, on the Nasdaq.
Going back over to this NNBC, I don't know that we mentioned this, guys, but NNBC is a monster mover of 70%. It is starting to fade and fade hard. I'm watching an 8 break at the open here. If it gets anywhere close to like a 750, I might have to jump in.
Okay, Russell's coming back down. Interesting. Nasdaq's coming back down. Very interesting. Risk reward ratio. Let's see.
Order filled.
So if this breaks through 248.50 or so, we're gonna get out. Again, Square we can. I can hold it. It's not that. We had a monster day today, but only off one trade. We'll just wait to see. But here it comes, man. Straight to the downside. Look at the market. The market's giving back a lot. We saw what they did yesterday to the market. So, yeah, not great right now. And we also get into Palantir on hopefully what's a nice little bottom. We're going to wait for that. Yeah, I got it, Robbie. We're going to wait for that 24.60 or so. What's up, Brendo?
Zoom coming in, guys. Just setting an alert go off here on Zoom.
We definitely have a lot of potential going down today.
Was a bit of a level on the daily chart. We're now pushing on 425.
Russia's coming back down.
Selling off on Zoom, guys.
Yeah. And selling off on Square, too. We'll drop that.
Look at that. Okay, if we don't bounce off that 200 EMA on the Russell and then 200 EMA on the Nasdaq 100, we're definitely coming down today.
I know I want to pick some up after the show. Not great trade for the show, but a great trade here to pick some up afterwards. Let's just let Square settle down. I will revisit this one, guys, on the downside here if the market wants to rebound. I do like Square for a rebound here. So that would be my pickup spot. And then here we go. Rocket coming back down. We just did empty it out, man. Right now we have 20% left. We took a couple pieces out at 29.30, so those were good trades for us.
Yeah, and remember, Zoom, when we talked about this filling in the gap, that's exactly what is happening here. And then there's that 420 level. So here we come down to 420. Now I want to nibble first off of 420 because when you have a stock which is doing this, and I want to show you the level 2 here if you can sort of see it. The gap is basically 40 to 50 cents a spread at a time. So it's very likely that we can break 420, and then I don't necessarily think that we're done. Are you kidding me? Did we just bounce off my order? Yeah, we absolutely did. I was bidding down here.
Order filled.
And changed, so like 30, actually 31 is where my bid is. Didn't pick some up. I got to get on that bounce. I mean, it just bounced without me. If we're going to nibble, we can't be too picky there. Man, that should have been a fantastic fill. The 420 was well, we liked on Zoom. We're definitely going to hang on to it. That morph is essentially, I don't know, it's really not doing much of anything here, which is sort of annoying me. Square, on the other hand, I would have liked to dip a little bit further down to that 45 range. Beggars can't be choosers. But it does feel like this market is still in a bit of fade mode. So I want to hang off on this one. And watching GameStop, I guess I'm going to have to think about a 25.25 break because that's still somehow looking pretty strong.
Okay, and Palantir, Palantir looking pretty strong as well right now for us as we continue to go to the high side here. Cancel off. What's up, Brenda?
Michael's another earnings name, guys, coming up to 52-week highs after earnings aftermarket yesterday for MIK. Watch out for 18 here.
Looks like the Nasdaq is more bearish right now than the Russell.
We did pick this up
Which makes sense.
Off yesterday's low. We talked about it holding these lows yesterday. And if the market came down, we
Order filled.
Here, so that's a play that we have. Like, it's just too bad, man, because we would be just through the roof right now if this market just had turned for us. Because we did wind up losing on Square. Rocket is still to the moon, so that's a good trade for us. But Palantir right now, a nice pickup at 24.80, and then some drop-offs upside here, 94.95. That's right where we're at right now. Some drop-offs at 90. We do have a decent position. So there it is again, out at 97. Let's wait to see if we get some 25.10s or so. But we're loving Square, and we're loving life right now. We've got a couple of monsters on for you. So let's go, guys. No bears here, just bulls in this bearish kind of market.
Well, I got some barrel looks for you here. We talked about C3AI being one. It's right on that 105 low. It hasn't broken yet. We talked about that level. I'm going to have it if it breaks through. There's about 98 to 100, which we had for support if C3 does get there. I don't know that it's going to. We'll try to scout that trade out if we can. But I also want to come back over to, if I can, that Vacu and that Roku. Roku does not hold.
Order filled.
410. I don't know that we're done. If that's me getting out and making the bottom wick.
Oh, it looks like the market's trying to come up. Let's see what we do here.
Back to like the 50 period if we go any deeper, like a 400, 405 level. Otherwise, let's wait to see if we can't get back through the afternoon breakout point, and that was like about 417. So that's what I'll be looking for next on Roku. One and done, at least for now. And here comes the top end break on GameStop end of the week. I'm not sure what AMC's doing, Sean, but GameStop about to break the top.
Thanks for reminding me. I didn't even remember about AMC. AMC, we're still looking at that 950. Okay,
no,
here we come, man. It hasn't broke yet. AMC looking to take out that 950. We talked about that yesterday. There's 934. This is 934.
All right, GME is up about 3%. AMC up about 1.69%.
Rocket continues to work for us. Palantir now above 22 as well. So yeah, The Bulls are kicking today, guys. 9:44 upside, a big move here. We're back into square as well, so that's working out for us. So we like what we're seeing with square back in. Unfortunately, we didn't dump it there. Could have been a monstrous trade if we had not dumped it, but we did, so we move on. Here's Rocket Man, 2880, still trying to go. I mean, we've been dumping some shares. We'll get a little bit more out here if it goes back to 29, but still a big trade, man. We're long 27-21 here as the market looking to rebound, and we double up our position now into square as it takes out that 2050. Damn you, why did that have to happen? Should have given myself a little more room on that one, but here goes square back into the money for us, guys, as well as Palantir and Rocket Ship. What's up, Brandon?
Amaris, guys, another earnings name. AMRS is a biotech, 20% to the upside today. Big move. This is a little thin.
Let me switch over to my Nasdaq chart.
Recent high territory above 1860 here for AMRS.
And first trade since early in the pre-market in NNBC. Bounces off $7. Tests back towards 8. I do pick some shares up at that 64. So I said, you know, if it gets to that 750 mark, I start to look for a position. Didn't start slowing down until it got into the 60s. So just a little bit of tape reading there to make sure it was on the turn before I got short. 7 even, previous support just now. I will definitely have to take some off in front of it. That's going to be a scalp trade. If you caught that, the GameStop 125 break, it basically went to like $1.50 and then came back in. So the strength may be coming out of that one, guys. And I do want to come back over to Lemonade. So I said 113. I guess there's no dip buy for me because it goes to 114 for now. Lemonade also has that 100 support, which I would like better in the long term. But 113 with the
Nasdaq is pushing lower right now.
Going to be a significant level if it did come there off the open.
And like, what is wrong here? Again, I'm not going to fall into the Beyond Meat trap like I did last time, and just keep buying a stock.
Okay, it could come all the way up to 200 EMA.
Order filled.
We're falling, man. So we're going to get some more out here on Palantir, and we are going to have to watch this square because it can't withhold this market, man. I mean, it's a big tie to Nasdaq. It's a big tie to tech. So as this gets sold, so will square. So we got to be very, very careful with this trade. We don't want to send all of our profits the other way here. So square right now holding up, but I don't like it. We may take another piece off very, very soon. I just don't want to wait for this ultimate bottom again, and then this happens to me again. So I just got to really try to rebound here with square. We did try it. It looked like it wanted to go, but now not going. So that's square trying to go, but looks like it wants to miss again. Breaking through 247.50 down here. It's going to be the, I don't know, I don't want it to be the out, but I think we got to get out some if that does test one more time. Maybe even a break at 248. We got to test it out a little bit here, guys.
Oh, NNBC with a head fake. Are you absolutely kidding me? There was a head fake halt just now at about like 850. So I was literally looking for a turn to actually jump into some more shares short. And then essentially on level 2, what's going to end up looking like is a stacked offer. Looked like it was, if it broke any higher, it was about to halt. I quickly jump out of the trade because I don't want to get caught in the halt. That's just always what I'm going to do here. And I'm going to get absolutely burned. I got to go gates of hell action on that. I was literally thinking about getting one shares on the rollover. It came right into that opening range where there's some chop and then faked me out with a no halt on NNBC. Although the move that it just made on that volume, there is a decent chance that it could still halt upside if it pushes through that 9.
Yeah, it looks like we're coming down to a 200 EMA right now, so we'll see what we do here. Let's see what kind of setup it presents itself.
On NNBC, definitely gonna like that if it does go into halt mode, but I just got whipped out there. Not whipped out, but tricked out on that particular one. Is it just not a halt? I can't believe I said that.
Okay, so out of a third of my rocket calls that I paid 90 cents for, we got them out at 480 there. So that was a good trade there for Rocket, only out a third, just in case this thing wants to continue to run upside. So we're really proud and happy with that trade. Needless to say, guys, that was a good one for us. So we'll wait to see if that's going to come in again for us. Rocket. Okay, Palantir, look, I don't know what to tell you. We've just been getting them out. I mean, this is 224.80. The market just continues to come downside. Our square continues to come down. We will get out of half of this if it breaks back down below 248. I just got to make sure I cancel some of these orders. I don't want to get too overfilled here. As the market puking, there it is. So we'll get
Market is coming down hard right now.
I'm just not going to let this continue to fall.
Order filled.
I just closed out and some profit right there. Just basically scalping it to EMA.
They tried 198, it failed hard. We're all the way back to
On the Russell right now. Nasdaq, we'll see what we do here.
Yeah, we like Disney. I mean, I like Disney over here. Rocket still up 15%, 16%. Afria, weed stocks, weed. Moving around here today. So let's say,
Oh my gosh. We'll see what we do here today.
Watch out for for Square. We will watch out for that.
Just be patient, guys.
I guess I shouldn't be
Look
waiting
out.
for Tilray. I want to have some Square on here. We'll just show you
We're making lower highs right now.
viewers.
So if we don't bounce off the 200 EMA on the Russell and then 200 EMA on the Nasdaq,
If you like,
dude, Nasdaq definitely has a very good risk-reward ratio toward the downside.
in this down market, I like this 250 spot.
I mean, if it doesn't, like, dude, like, it's gonna freaking collapse.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back over to Neo if I can here. Just retested that 45.
Maybe I'll search for a collapsing dragon on the Russell. I'll look at the Russell real quick for a collapsing dragon so I can find an entry there.
I think I even said give it $1 or $2 off of that level, so I get that 420 long or 421-ish, 421, 422. It breaks for a split second, stops you out, and then comes right back. So it looks like it's gonna hang in the money here. For Neo, if it comes to VWAP, it did dip once off that level. It was 45. Well, previously it was 46. Now it's 45.60. If it gets back up there, I want to be fading that particular play. That morph, for those of you, it has a 60-cent spread on it, so it'll basically teeter between like $1 in the money and $1 out of the money, but it's essentially not moving, and that's a bit of a concern. I thought it'd be a little more active than it was, and still no halt. So it ends up being a good out on NNBC, but it is not into an actual halt. KXI continues to work. Watch out for NNBC. If it goes to that high day and turns around, I'm going to jump into a short, but very likely it's heading into a halt state to get there. Brendan?
Hey Neil, Banana is a popular name on the chat right now. BNGO is moving downside, guys.
Yeah, it's not really moving downside right now. BNGO,
Still up on the session.
Sorry, go ahead, Neil.
I was going to say, it did just have a bit of a pullback, but this is about 30 cents here, and I know it's for BNGO, this is a bit of a big move, but you have seen it do this in the past, essentially a couple of sessions ago. Did one of those like 930 bumps, much more significant than this before pulling back in, holding pre-market lows, and then sort of bouncing from there, being all sideways all day, every day.
Yeah, it's gonna be patient. Just be patient with that level right there.
If the same thing were to happen, looking at that 10 is
I do have to end the live stream a little bit late. I mean early, just because I do have a call with one of my investors. So I definitely have to. So I have to talk to him about a few things. So I'm gonna end this stream a little bit early than usual.
We saw some of the big tech names coming back to life yesterday, helping the overall market in the rally 5% at the end of the session.
Okay, looks like the Nasdaq's coming down toward the 200 right there.
Only 1.2%, but still negative for Apple.
Okay, we're cashing out of some Square now. To get
Should I scalp Nasdaq real quick to the 200 EMA? Nah, I missed my level, so I can't.
Yeah, so we did buy some 247.50s.
Oops.
There, and we
Shit.
cashed some out. 430s. And
Also, guys, you guys like that
here's
background
another
shit?
another piece.
That's
If it
amazing. I
goes
like
down,
that.
one more time. There it is.
It's like my
It's amazing.
background right there is
Now we
like
have less than half
blue
this
and
trade.
stuff like that. I
And
love
it's
that.
moving for us now. So now the Nasdaq is trying
It's
to go.
very, very
We do
cool.
have some opportunities now.
Let me see
Here
if I
we
take
go.
this out.
$1.50 now in the money for Square as we continue to run, man. Nice little trade. Unfortunately, I got a little more green there on Palantir, and we did not take this print down here. Once I realized it was bouncing.
We're bouncing hard.
It just rifled up, and we missed that. But here we go, man. I mean, you want winners? Hit the freaking like button, guys. To the moon. Bye-bye, Rocket. As we go, Rocket 29.37. Holla,
He said,
here we go.
get the
A
like
$2
button.
win right now for Rocket, guys. A $2 win right now for Square. A 18-cent win for Palantir. But we're at one of our highest spots, now of all day for us as we just continue to run. Let's go, man. $2.50 win right now on Square. Let's go.
I can't even be happy about almost $1.50 in the money on that morph trade because there is a 105 break, and we said this could be the issue once we see AI. Did not get the shares through 105. It's short sell restricted. Goes right to 103. Watch out. Remember 100? I said it might break it and give you like a couple of dollars downside. So look at 98 to 100 for that level. Morph is down at 74. We do have a 75 hash short, so that is well in the money for the time being. That stock could be in the 60s very, very easily. Brendan?
Yeah, you guys are talking about weed a little bit there. Cannabis names moving around. Here's a quick look at all of them. 3%, 2.85% for Aurora today. Tilray, though, leading guys at 8% so far. Canopy did announce a couple of new products I saw in the pre-market, but no other real significant news. But the whole group is positive, guys.
Okay, we're going to get out a little piece of Rocket here as it just keeps on ripping upside. Yeah, what a great trade. This is where we got out last time, so I'm wondering if this is possibly... Look, we have a $2 winner on board. And hell yeah, there goes our trade. It's just keep going upside here.
Hell to the yeah.
Goes square. What a great buy this was, man. This was our largest position for the
Looks
day
like we're
on
bouncing
square,
right here
bringing us
on the
back to
NASDAQ.
life right now as the NASDAQ rifles itself back as well. So what a great trade that was on square. Now, guys, you want some trades? Punch this in the face right there. Bang. Square, $3 win right now on board for that. 18 cents for Palantir and $2 and change for Rocket. And there's our last, not our last out. We are almost out of Rocket right now. So hell yeah. Papa wheelies all around here for us today, Valeria. It's been a monster day, and we'll look at some more names as we continue to go, man. C3AI down 14%, down to $100 right now. Let's check out AMC 918, 919, and look, I call on Valeria because we're gonna come back to you in a minute, Valeria, because you need to show everybody A, your pink hair, and B, the like situation, guys. Hit the like ASAP.
Just finally got some
Hey, Sean, I think we should go a monster trade with likes also. Guys, please, I remind you to hit thumbs up. We have 2,000 of viewers and just 2,000 of likes and 10,000 of viewers. So please don't forget and click it right now. Back to you.
Yeah, I'll just show here. Yeah, 2.2K. I'll throw it over to Neil in a second, guys. Come on. This is a $4 winner right now for Square, guys. So give some love for Square. We talked about that earlier on. And then we also have a $2.50. And Rocket's still ripping here, Brendo. What's up, bud?
Another one to look at, guys. Fubo TV. We talked about the news for Roku.
All right, so it looks like we're bouncing off the 200 EMA on the Russell and NASDAQ. I don't know. Can we justify? Okay, I guess you could say you could justify the bounce off the 21 EMA on the 1 hour, right? I'll justify that, and then 8 EMA on the 4 hour. Okay. So it is off a level right there. I'll justify that. We have an upshift on the 4 hour chart. Let me check the 2 hour. Alright, so, and we're bouncing off the 3 hour chart as well, off that 50 EMA. So, okay, I can justify these bounces right over here, right? I can justify them. That bullish divergence with the upshift, bullish divergence with upshift on the higher time frames. I can justify that. Yeah, because we're bouncing off that 50 right there. And then 1 hour, we're bouncing off that 21 EMA. 4 hour bouncing up. 4 hour, we're bouncing off that 8 EMA. 50 EMAs below us, but we do have the upshift on the 8 and 21 EMAs. Alright, so it looks like we're kind of just making like a little wedge, if you guys can see that. Right over here. A little wedge on the 4 hour. So we'll see which breakout which area it happens to. Which kind of area it tries to go to, right? So we'll see right over here.
That's a $2 winner. We did get out, man. Square, there it is, man. Fall down the money. I don't know which animation you guys like the best for me. Let me know. Oh, one that we haven't hit in a while, Valeria. There you go. You're welcome. And actually, you have pink hair right there too. There you go. My hero. Okay, $5 now, Valeria, in the money for Square. So, yeah, the hero juice working smooth today. We talked about even picking up, Brendan, in your long-term account.
Ooh, look at that wick on the Russell. Holy Jesus. That's a big freaking wick. It's very, very interesting. I mean, at Russell, we went to the 200 EMA, which is the level that we were looking at, right? But the NASDAQ completely failed on coming down. But we did, we are at a kind of an area where all these EMAs on the higher time frames are kind of clustered. So we did bounce off that 50 in the 3 hour, bounce off that 21 on the 1 hour, and did bounce off that 8 EMA on the 4 hour chart. So makes sense that it bounced off that level, right? But we'll see.
I've been a little bullish more than normal on that stock in recent times, but anytime, and 155 was a huge level for me, but anytime it breaks the upside like this, and just a hard reversal, we're back below 150. I just jumped into it in front of a 150 short, but 155, a monster level a few sessions ago, and we had made some money off of that price range. I'm now short Sundial at the midpoint. I'd add it at 49, but this is basically a retracement. I want to consolidate below 150. If it breaks 150,
It looks like
walk away.
Russell just is bouncing right there.
Finally got some shares out.
It's interesting though.
Got 73.70. That's about a $2 win. But like I said, I want that stock in the 60s. It should be giving me a $5 or $6 win if it's truly faded. Brendan?
We saw this yesterday with DoorDash, guys. Affirm, another recent addition to the market, announcing today the partial early lockup release of some shares on Affirm. However, unlike DoorDash, 5% upside for this one, guys.
But when is that? I mean, what is that story about, though? That's the thing. Like, is it today? When is it? Okay, it's today. So yeah, so that is a surprise. 1.775 million. I mean, I like the firm. We talked about that. We'll have to find out. I mean, I don't like it as much as obviously I'd like Rocket or Palantir or anything like that. Come on, one day chart. You can load up for a firm, can't you? Let's just have a look to see where this thing could go. It's down to 90. Yeah, 90. It tipped off at. Wow, it went all the way. It went all the way back to IPO price, guys. Down here, a firm. Back down to IPO prices. The other. Bye-bye, Square. Square just continues, man. $6 now, Brendan, in the money on Square. Damn it. We may have missed the boat on this one. I don't think it's a screaming buy into our own accounts here. But, wow, that was a great pickup for me, man. We go positive on that stock, obviously, now, as Square just keeps on running. Look at this buy. I mean, if I just didn't dump any of these, I think that's the one lesson that I have to learn, getting out a little bit too quickly. Because, man, we would be like 10x our daily goal. But we'll have to take 3x for now as we keep on ripping the high side there. And now Palantir as well. Not giving too much love, but we will take a little bit more out. We still have this one long at 80. My next bid, though, is at 76 down here, just to see if we can hold. I think I've got to get a little more aggressive, man. Let's take some more in the mid-80s, just in case this NASDAQ continues to go. But, man, what a day, what a day. I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's just been one of those type of things where you take it out, you hit it, and then you go crazy because it's been a big day for us. Everything's lined up, man. And you know what my sticky note was today? Sometimes you got to keep it up here, guys. Let's go.
And I'm going to give you the second target on that MORF. You're going to go to the daily chart here so you can see. Well, it's actually my 15 minutes so you can see. On the
Bit choppy right now. Just doing his thing, but I mean, it's only 9 a.m. It's only 30 minutes after the bell opens, so not even a lot. We'll see what we do here. I mean, if we make kind of like a higher low and a lower high in the RSI, that's divergence, bullish divergence, so could be a good level for you guys to buy it from. Same thing with the Russell off that 200 EMA. We're making kind of a double top on top. We're making a double top on the Nasdaq right there and on the Russell. So double top, spare signal. We'll see. RSI looks like it wants to kind of bounce higher, so we'll see what we do here. UWMC being added to the Russell later this month. It was announced yesterday. Nice, yeah. Lots of stocks, low cap stocks, small cap stocks.
The Russell 0.4% to the downside. You can see small caps in negative territory. The TSX here in Toronto positive 0.3%, having a nice day so far. But a little bit choppy.
Yeah, I like trading Russell a lot. Because it has more of a better, I think it has more of a better run than the Nasdaq right now. Nasdaq looks like it's very good to trade, but it looks like it's kind of reaching the peaks, right? Russell, not so much in my opinion. Eventually, I think it will reach the peaks, and then it'll be like kind of a good, maybe bearish idea, but we'll see.
All right, guys. Yeah, big week for Roku, big week for Square, big day for Square, guys. We have a $7 winner right now, guys. $7 winner on Square on board right now off this bottom. This was our largest position. I mean, I can't believe we got some out here like 248.50, 249. But Square has the juice, man, and it's loose right now. Going higher than 7 right now. Keeps on going. The juice is loose. You guys know where that's from. Put that in the chat as well. Obviously, one of the best running backs of all time. And hey, if it doesn't fit, right? Up to 29.80. Let's just keep on going, man. How far do you go? I just checked, man. We're monstrous on our options right now, even though I did dump a third of them. As we just keep on going, man. Rocket. I guess that new TV is coming a little faster than we had hoped. So get ready, wife. Get that place nice and clean there. The new TV is coming. I'll tell you when I'm buying it.
So it's gonna be a rocket to the upside. Because Rocket's heading to that 30 right now, and it tested 29.80. But to the downside goes that KXIM. This is one of those, like, you short into that 420 all day, every day, several times. It finally broke 385 and talked about it. It took that out. 375, 350, the ultimate target to the downside. Rocket 30. Now, keep in mind, we're day trading here, so take everything. You have to understand the difference between day trading and having a fundamental position here. You know, just blindly shorting in front of 30, it wouldn't make any sense. Except if I see good liquidity at that
Looks like we're trying to come down right now.
Tested a second time. It's not very close to that 29, that 30 even, but it is testing 80s. So I might have to step into this at like 75 or so, just one time. And there's no way I'm letting it trade through that high of day, that 30 even top, and break that. I mean, it could go more parabolic. Is that even a thing? More parabolic, I don't even know the pun or the term I should use there. But 29.80 does feel like it's a bit of a line in the sand. So I'm gonna have to start that short at 65 to 70, something along those lines. For the first a hard stop. It's not so counter trend. It's a scalp trade.
Very interesting.
Chases and gives you $1, you're very happy with it.
Yeah, current price is square here. Let's just check this out, guys. $7.
This is a life, guys. Trading is boring. Not gonna lie. Trading is really boring. Just basically waiting for the setup to happen for like 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. Sitting on the screens, getting bored. That's literally trading. Trading isn't a fun job. Like, it's not like something that's... I mean, I guess it is fun for me, but I mean, like, it's boring. Like, because you're gonna be sitting on the charts, just waiting for the actual setup to get in. Whenever you're in a trade, it gets exciting. But whenever you're waiting for a setup, it's boring. So usually, I just read a book. I do all other work. Like, I tried to work on something else and stuff like that. So, yes, sir.
Rocket $2 in the money, and Palantir 20 cents in the money. It doesn't take a lot of trades. I've already had 64 fills today, but it's been definitely a damn profitable one as we go. I just need to look at Neo. We will be looking at Neo, and just go Rocket, go, man. Just keep taking out these highs. We're long down here, man. $19, $20 plus that $1 special dividend plus a square $8 winner right now. This is just unbelievable. Thank you for joining. I really hope those likes are up, man. Hit the likes if you can. It's been a big day, and congratulations if you knew that was O.J. Simpson. If you didn't, I guess you're not really a huge football fan, but there we go, O.J. Simpson. Okay, QS, we actually did take that long. I was trying.
They're making a high or low right there.
This is a one-day range. See ya.
Let's see. It makes sense if it's making a higher low.
I thought maybe we could retrace back to 259.
It's kind of like making a V shape right there, so that makes sense to me.
Just keep going, man. Keep going. $30, $30, 30, 30, 30. Just keep going to the upside. Rocket with a big mover. A $3 winner on Rocket. Bang! Let's go, guys. We're making too much money now. Too much money. Is that a thing, Neil?
There's no such thing. We're going to run in a second, but I can tell you, it screamed through that price. We actually had to pay for shorts on Rocket. Odd enough, we don't even have them for free. It actually gave 01s on that break. So I was able to quickly cash those, but it's actually not even giving you much of a scalp off that level. Slowing down at least a little bit. So you've seen me do this one in the past, where if I actually go over this ground, I'm going to quickly jump in. There we go. Yeah, we actually scalped them literally real time. Put an order out, didn't get them. Put an order back in, did get them. So when it breaks that 30, I go long, can't get more than a few cents. Now I'm going to use the recent high of day, that 30, 20.
Oh, that's what I do. I just forgot what I gotta do today.
In Rocket, if it takes out the top, which is now 30, 20, I'll quickly jump out of it. But have to have hard stops and something like this the entire way through. Why can't it break? That's 72 right now. So I guess that's $4 in the money. But remember what I said? I want way more than that. I want way more than that. Brendo?
The week has been led, or the past couple of weeks, I should say, by some of the banking sector, most of the banking sector, including Morgan Stanley, having another great day here today. Just cleared that last high on the daily chart, $80.42. So recent highs here for MS, 2.3%, but the banking group, guys, really strong again.
Okay, so here we go. So we are in QS right now. That's working. I just put some outs there, so we'll see about these outs. There goes Palantir, man. I mean, wow. I can't get over what kind of a day this is here. No, wrong one. I hit the money bags. We're not unplugging anything. Neil's getting unplugged right now. But here we go, man. Yeah, I'll hit that again. The money bag just coming in. Let's see if Rocket can do the same thing. QS here. QS right now long at 60, 16.
Alrighty, so we'll see what we do here.
That's what I want to tell you guys about as I look down at the system here. 58.50. So if we can break back down below 58.50 all the way down here, that'll be a good little target for our outs. That'd be about $1.50 there. So if we can take about $1 on this trade to get out of some, we should do that. That's QS right now moving to the upside. targeting about $1 on the first bit, and then we'll see if we can't hold the rest to see about getting out. So that's it, ripping to the upside right now. Here it goes. Hopefully QS continues to go. Palantir, man, yes sir. Let's get out some more if we can. Palantir now to the high side. There it is at 13. Yes, man. I mean, Neil, this has just been such a fantastic day. So props to Neil, props to Brendan, props to all you guys out there as well. I see Brendan having a big day on some big trades there as well. So let's just keep going. Now here goes Palantir to the upside. Square not stopping up to 255. What a big move.
Looks like Nasdaq is trying to push higher right here. Just making kind of a reversal pattern right there. Liquid 50, it's doing its thing. It's kind of a, but it is rising right over here, right? So we'll see what we do here. A bit choppy right now. Not gonna lie. I made some money short. All my futures accounts, so I'm up like what? Like just I'm up about like 2%. A little bit less than 2%. But I mean my futures account is much more smaller than my FTMO account, so obviously like it's easier to make 2%.
Almost $1 win. You got to be happy with that when you're going against the trend when the stock is that strong. More still above 70, so you know what? It ain't worth it until it breaks that 70 mark. But we are in deep in the money on that particular trade. I want to look at this.
Yeah, let me show you guys my trades real quick. Oh, actually, Russell's coming down. Ooh, interesting. I don't know about this. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it right over here, honestly. Look at that. Yeah, Russell's coming down hard. Yeah, let me show you guys my trades real quick. This is my trades on the Nas. I mean on the Russell. So I bought here, made some money here, and then I sold here. Oh crap, Russell's coming down hard. And then I sold just some scalps right over here. Sold, close, just quick scalps. Sold right over here, and then I closed here. This is I think what was one of my biggest winners on selling right over here. So I sold here, and then I closed right over here off that bottom.
59.20. So, ooh, a big move down. I think you gotta get a little more aggressive and take this average in right here. So look at the futures coming down here. This is the Nasdaq marketplace. You know, again, we don't take breakouts with a lot.
Okay, so we're making a lower high right over here, which is a very good indication that we're gonna see kind of again like more bearish price action. At least to the 200 EMA. Russell is already making its way down past the 200 EMA, so Russell has better risk reward ratios. Because like the 200 EMA is right there, so you don't have to put that into like your risk to reward. Ooh. Let's see what we do here in the Russell.
Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth and we like that boozy, moving like well, I'm not gonna say boozy. But we got first target. I talked about 29.50, that little price range on Rocket when it was consolidation before. You've got to take the profit when you're going counter trend. I would like it to get down towards that 29 closer to VWAP to take the rest out. But on a day like today, I got to take the profit where it does come. I can tell you, this is gonna be the ugliest chart for me, and I told you that as it happened. That I got shaken out of NNBC here at a moment when it looked like this was going to be a turn to be adding to that position short in front of that 850 level. Showed every single sign of halting. I didn't want to get caught in a halt, an upside halt short the stock. It does not. It then absolutely flushes. So, you know, this is going to be pie in my face because this is usually the type of setup which I'm all over. But I turned that one into a loser despite
Order filled.
trying to add. Now it looks all kinds of weak NNBC. This is on the Amex, of course, guys, if you had me checking it. Now getting crushed. Not getting crushed. So check this level on plug. Talk about 53. Look at this off the open, 51.50. Comes right back to that price. Fails breakthrough. Now, it got crushed off the open, so it is looking rather weak. But file this away for the afternoon. This 51.75 area where it did try to push through, and this 51.50. And if it can jump through that spot, plug could continue its rise from yesterday's action. But overall, the market is looking weak. Rocket for me is in the money. But this trade, look, it's not going back to 25. I don't think it's even going back to 27. This is a scalp to 29 and nothing more, in my opinion, on Rocket.
And guys, my opinion right here on Palantir is, let's go! Because here we go, man. 25, 35. We take out that day's high. Now we're in the 50s. Bang, 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 bang. Adios. The day just keeps on getting better, guys. Buying Palantir down here. Buying it again right now. And yeah, I mean, the day is what it is right now. It just keeps on just making the money here. I've never seen a day like this for me. Well, I've seen lots of days like this for me, but just everything right now working out, man. We did average into our QS there. And look at Palantir. Let's go. Whether or not you think Kathy Wood is good looking or not, it doesn't matter, because here we go. Palantir right now to the upside. Bang, bang. Some big time trades there. Taking out that day's high. Getting that trade. Averaged up, not averaging down, guys. So learning from some past mistakes and not averaging into these trades. But there it is, out again at 49. We can just hold this now, man. I mean, Palantir has been a monster stock. The #1 stock for both of us today, Palantir. Or sorry, Rocket, then Palantir. So
Order filled.
Keep on holding this one, man. As Palantir going to the upside. 255, 55, 255, 56, and moving. You guys love the show. You wish we talked about more crypto. Look, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to talk about crypto as much as we can. We don't have it on our platform here. So, unfortunately, we just have equities over 60 different markets. Join us at Day Trade the World, and you will be happy, that is for sure. But I'm pretty happy today. Right now, 5 for 5.
Yeah, by the way, I'm just noticing that we did have a pullback. If you're looking at Bitcoin, we had the ETF in Toronto, so we can actually trade that and look at it. Doesn't do a ton of volume, but we're back to that 48 half on the spot. So watch out. We're gonna look at Silvergate in a second, but that came off just as we said it likely would. Brendo.
Mining stock, guys. Gold and silver miner LODE, LODE, on the Nigeria exchange. You remember going back a couple of weeks, we were talking about this. It got all the way up to 11. We're back towards 5 today. There was a big offering announced in the pre-market.
Okay, so Russell has divergence right over here. I like that a lot, right? So
I wanted to come back to
we're divergent on the 50 on that 800 EMA. Russell, Nasdaq, not really divergent, right? So we'll have to wait patiently for that.
If you do get a push through, and I'm talking about like 48, that 48 half on spot, where you get a bit of a flush, this could get very, very ugly through 145 if this were to go down, and it's likely to overcorrect is the term I'm using here. So if you do get any pullback overall in Bitcoin, Silvergate's going to overcorrect. And this 145 break can get ugly rather quick. It's not a very liquid stock. So we're watching that one. Should be interesting for us. I think we might have to pay for short, so I'll have to double check on that in a second. Sundial, remember I talked about that? It was only risking like a penny and a half or so on Sundial. It does break through that 150, so I get out. It actually bounces off of 145, so this is going to be the next level I'm watching here. 145 cannot hold. There's probably going to be a breakdown trade. The volume is only okay. I know 125 million seems like a lot, but for Sundial,
that's not too bad.
What it was when it was golden, and it was doing
About 1 R toward the high. Risk reward ratio could be better. I'm waiting for a higher low on the Russell so I can get a better risk reward. Because risking about 15 points on the Russell, that's a lot. But Nasdaq looks like it wants to push higher right over here.
Okay, so breakthrough 254 to the downside there. We get out of some square, now it's back up. So it was a $6 win from 247 to 254 for $7, I guess. Winner there. Finally, it did go up to as high as about $10 or $8 there in the money on the high side, but out there at 254 and still looks like it wants to rip, man. Okay, we did buy some more QS downside there at 73. We still are waiting for down here 59.50. If that can come, our average price is right here. We're long at 05, so that's flat. That trade, if the Nasdaq keeps going up, I think we can have a monster winner here on Square. And then my rocket, man, I mean, this just keeps on rocketing up through 30 again. Like, I cannot wait to see where this thing can go. My options don't expire until the 19th, so hopefully a lot of action here. We are out of a third today on this craziness. Put some money in our pockets there just in case. But right now, looking good, guys, for rocket longs here, especially if you're long at $20 like we are. Brandon at the big screen. How's it going?
Hey guys, yeah, let's go to small cap world. Real quick review of a few things we were talking about in the pre-market this morning. Cation Auto, we didn't get to it, was on the miss this morning. Some positive news for Cation Auto. Neil was talking about this range that this stock's been in. If you look at the daily chart for months and months and months, this goes all the way back to December after the move to the upside. So we're kind of stuck in this range still. Top end of this range is 450 and then 5 if you want to look at these really top end wicks. I really wanted 450 on the open, any kind of push into 450. That did not happen. This thing is becoming very quiet very quickly. So,
Yeah, I think Russell has the potential to move higher, just like the Nasdaq. But the Russell actually has an entry signal.
Up in the pre-market, 240 was the top end of the pre-market range. Broke downside immediately at the open. We're all the way down to 195. Another one that's kind of dying off as far as volume is concerned. And NNBC we were talking about as well, 8 and then 850. So it did break back above that 850. Immediately got slammed right back down. So as soon as it took $8, offers showed up. They started selling into the bid. That was enough for me to get right back in, but still should be holding this because we're all the way down to 680. That pre-market trade was great as well, from 880 all the way down to 720. So lots of opportunities, guys. Lots of volume as well on NNBC. Back to you.
Lots of volume on Neo. Now Rocket breaks through the top as well. We said scalp, only scalp. Got to get out when it takes out that high. So when it breaks, retakes 30. Short in front of that range, I'm going to be right out of it. So you take a 30, 40 cent win. Hopefully, if you were listening and we're looking at that short, you cannot be in front of a freight train without a bit of a plan. Speaking of freight trains, Neo, it was a great short off the open. We can talk about it all we want, but it's now heading right back towards this consolidation in the pre-market. Now it gapped down significantly before getting to this range. So you still have like a $3 or $4 range till the actual yesterday's close for $50, but 47.50 is a bit of a level, and Neo I anticipate will have a quick little turn there. I do want to be involved in this thing. At that 47.50 mark, probably have to dig in a little bit deeper or a little bit earlier, given it's not as liquid as normal and going to move around in $1, $2 ranges.
Let's see. Looks like Russell's trying to come back higher right over here. I like the Russell setup, right? So MACD's coming back into the back into summer, right?
And yeah, we're still holding the rocket ship, so we're gonna wait to see there.
TDI definitely needs a little bit more time, so I'll give it a little bit more time on that.
Maybe we'll get out, man. I don't know. That 3050 was monstrous. Who knows where this thing's going right now? But rocket ship to the moon, I guess, is where it's going. Straight upside there. QS now a 20-cent win. I don't know. We're up to the day's high here. Maybe we'll take a little bit out here on QS, which kind of makes sense to do that. So let's just do a little bit here if we can. We get out some 39s if it will give it to us there. So we are offering now 39 right here with everybody else. So we'll see if it can take that out. Goes as high as 34, 35. We'll wait. The high of the day is this 40. So did I get those? No,
He said
I did not.
self-love.
We are at 39. Come on, one more push. Someone hit a buy key there, and we'll get out some at 39. So the spread, like we said, the spread not too bad. When it opens up, it can get pretty bad.
All right.
Maybe we'll just get out a little.
But so we're just waiting on the Russell setup. I'm not seeing any setup on the Nasdaq right now. We may see a setup eventually, like once we make a new low and a new higher low on the Nasdaq, then you'll present a setup. It's just again being patient. Like you have to be patient, right? If you're not patient, then there's nothing you can do.
Next couple ranges here for QS. Let me see if there's anything on this 20-minute. It's been a monster day for me, man. As we have a $8 winner on Square, $3 winner on Rocket as well. I don't know if we're going to get that on QS, but there is upside here. Up to $62 is a possibility. We did have some problems. I think my next out will be right around here, 61.20 or so. So let's see. We'll get a piece out at 61 if we can, which it looks like we may be able to here on a little bit of a
I feel like in the mornings, like we don't see that good type of setups usually. Except yesterday. Yesterday was a really good setup. But usually in the mornings, like in the afternoons, about maybe an hour later, maybe 9:30 to 10, around 10 a.m. You'll start seeing like an actual good setups pop up. At least what I've been looking at. Russell's coming back higher. Dude, who is calling me?
Hey, if it works, it works. Just got into that NIO. Actually picked up 13s as the first price. I mean, I saw it stall out. It's like if you're looking at 20s, I mean, it's close enough to those teams. I do actually have some other offers out here to see if I can't get some more sitting at.
Oh my god, so annoying.
750. But it's basically.
I get a bunch of freaking retards calling me. Alright, so just look at the Nasdaq, guys. I think Nasdaq will make maybe a higher low, right? I mean, a lower low on the price action and a higher low on RSI, thus giving us kind of a level to trade at. Right, so yeah, Russell right now is coming to back down. We'll see if we make a higher low. If we make a higher low, I like that a lot because it gives me a better risk reward ratio toward the high. So we'll wait patiently. I'm not really trying to rush into anything. As of yet, no entries on my, I guess, on my kind of main account yet. So we'll wait patiently. I'm not here to rush things. Like I'm up 4% already, like 5% or whatever. So, ooh, looks like we're coming back down. So yeah, I mean, I'm not here to kind of just rush into things like really fast or whatever. So yeah, it is what it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm gonna end the stream because I gotta get in a call with one of my investors. So I'll see you guys, excuse me, tomorrow, Wednesday. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, if you guys have not seen the course, if you guys are not course members, check that out. I mean, I'm putting so much value on it every single day, as much as I can. And for 250 bucks, having lifetime value, like literally lifetime value to all the course, plus like a Discord chat as well, I think that's literally like the best. I mean, I feel like it's one of the best scalping systems out there, in my opinion. Because usually with scalping systems, they're not systems, they're just strategies, right? They're discretionary strategies where they're kind of skewed, right? And you know, it's Forex. Like, I mean, it's very hard to kind of pinpoint an accurate signal and then kind of ride along with that signal throughout like a swing trade, right? And that's whenever you hold a scalp trade into more of a longer term trend, that's where you make more money, right? So plus my system has back tested results, right? So I'm actually gonna excuse me, I'm actually gonna make a video about it, just like my back tested results and forward tested results on my system, live test, like actual live money that I've traded on the system, and then back tested results that's been back tested all the way up from last year, like in the beginning of last year, right? So I mean, you know, you don't see this for systems and courses. Like, you don't have a system or course that has actual forward test and back test results in the course showing you, okay, this is what the system has been doing in the last couple of, you know, months to a year, and this is what it's, you know, this is what it needs to work on, this is what it really you know, it really has like an edge on or whatever. So again, it's just all about consistency, and it's all about you know, just putting as much value for me as out there. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really out there to make a lot of money, like with the courses. Like, I mean, I make pretty good money right now, so I mean, I'm not really too inclined. Maybe I should be inclined to, you know, raise the prices to like freaking 600 or 500 or whatever, but I'm not like that. I'm just here to provide value, right? So, so yeah, it's 250 bucks. It's fairly cheap. I will be increasing the price though, for sure, 100% whenever I leave to basics. I mean, not basics, but OSUT. I will increase the price for sure to around 350 bucks. But if you guys have not yet got the course, get the course right there. I'm always providing more value. I'm always adding new content to it. Like, I'm gonna add more live trades, more case studies, and I still gotta add like a freaking like hundreds of markups into it on my back end. So yeah, I'm just gonna add as much value as I can. I mean, I think it literally, compared to AceFX course, nothing against AceFX, I really try to kind of 10x it with kind of like the value, the amount of value for the actual price, right? So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Direct message me, email me, or whatever. Looks like the Nasdaq is trying to make a lower low, and look at that RSI, it's still rising right over here, right? So it looks like RSI is still bullish, and we're having some weakness right over here off that top. So we definitely could see an entry signal here on the Nasdaq, right? And then Russell right now, it's making kind of a V shape on the Russell. All right, let me show you guys real quick, just before I go. Oh shoot! All right, so you can see there, kind of like a V shape right over here. So we'll see what we do here, right? I'm just gonna wait on the entry signal to present itself. I'm not gonna go ahead and try rushing into things as of yet. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. I think I saw here, bro. I have 36 in my Robinhood account. Can you show me how to enable day trading on it? You just go to settings, bro. You go to settings on Robinhood, right? And you enable day trading protection mode. Once you do that, you will be able to kind of just be more free with it. So and disable this day trading protection, because I mean, you should have it enabled. That's why it's kind of like preventing you from kind of, I guess you could say, like taking more trades, I believe. So just disable it on the settings. Just go to settings, go to balances, and just disable the day trading protection mode. All right. So yeah, appreciate all you guys watching this stream. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Trading in Germany is down more than 7%, despite that it reported higher than expected fourth quarter sales. Back to you.
Yeah, a bit of a pause today across the board.